Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community and 7 questions with Emmy.
Henry, good to see you.
How
Hi,
are
nice
you?
to see you. How's mom?
Good.
How's your brother?
Good. He's not here right now, but good.
No. But you know what? The most important thing is you're here.
Yeah, and you're here. I
I'm
miss
happy
you.
to see- Oh my God, we had such a lovely chat, didn't we?
Yeah, you have your Emmys and your roses and the books in the back.
That's exactly correct. I do, and I'm going to turn a light on so you can see.
Yeah.
Hold it. There we go.
How have you been?
Really good, really good. The roses come from my garden, which is just outside the window. The Emmy comes from Barry, which
And
you're
me.
not old.
Ah.
I'd rather have you than my Emmy because you're the cutest Emmy.
Aw, thank you.
And then, we have a brand new children's book.
It's so good.
You do? You like it?
I love it. I'm so ready for the next book.
You are? Thank you.
Okay, are you ready to get started and get going?
I am.
Hey guys, welcome back to 7 Questions with Emmy. My guest today is an old friend, Henry Winkler. Henry, we should just start a monthly show together.
Oh, this is so wonderful. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You look wonderful. I had such a great time with you the first time we met.
Me too.
Yeah, you did. We had a good breakfast too, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Today I'm talking to Henry about his awesome new book, Detective Duck. Henry, should we just get started with the questions?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. It will be a cracking good time.
Yeah. What inspired you to write Detective Duck?
Do you know what I'll tell you what is so interesting. Detective Duck was the name of a book that Hank Zipser read when he was younger because it was easy to read that book. And then we never thought about it. And then we thought, during the pandemic, that name kept coming back to me. And I called Lynn and I said, I think there's a book here. And so it's about a little duckling who has a big dream. She wants to be a detective and she uses her skills to solve environmental problems in the pond that she lives on.
And you even included a character named Hank.
I did. We did. The big fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that because you like to go fishing?
You know what? I love to go fishing. That is a great question. But also he's very funny because he's grumpy.
Yeah.
And here's a fact about Hank. He's got the worst breath in the world. And when he breathes out, the water in front of him starts to boil like it's making eggs.
Yeah. Question number 2. What
Yes.
made you pick a beaver to be Willow the duck's dad instead of like any other animal?
That is such a good question. You know what? I love that beavers are industrious. I love that they are hardworking. And her egg rolls down the stream and lands in the dam that this beaver built.
Yeah.
And when the egg hatches, he goes, I have a daughter. And he is a wonderful and loving dad.
So Mr. McBeaver is a very supportive father, reassuring that to Willow that she can do whatever she puts her mind to. How can you relate to that being a father?
Well, I will tell you that I have a learning challenge, right, as we talked about. And I didn't know what I could accomplish. And I realized if I just try, I can do things I never thought I could before. I never thought I could write a children's book. Now I've written 39.
Really?
It's amazing. It's amazing to me.
It's amazing to me also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Willow has lots of friends that help her throughout the book. What do you think makes a good friend?
I'll tell you what makes a good friend. A friend who listens, a friend who sees who you are, a friend who really sees you and not what you look like or how you dress or the color of your hair, but sees you and goes, you know what? I like the person inside very much. A friend helps you. You know, the fact is, she could not accomplish her problem and solve it without everybody that lives on and around that pond.
Yeah. Willow has a stuff box that has items that help her overcome the challenges, like get out litter out of the pond and stuff.
Yes.
Do you have a stuff box or a junk drawer, and what's in it?
Oh, that is a good question. You know, I'm a collector, and so I have things. Oh, look at this. I found this when I went to Australia, and I went to Alice Springs, and it's like a boomerang, but they use it, I think, as a weapon. The Aboriginal people, and I think it's a piece of art. I think it is
so
beautiful.
Cool. That's really cool. So you just found it in Australia?
I found it in Australia. We have a collection of these balls because our Labradoodle likes to play ball and runs after a ball for 24 hours a day.
Yeah, I love dogs. Dogs are so cute.
I love them too.
You've written several books. Have you always enjoyed creating and telling stories?
Well, I tell stories as an actor. I never thought I could tell a story as a writer. So now I'm part of a writing team with Lynn Oliver.
Well, you have told stories as a writer, cuz.
Yes, thank you. And what I realized was, don't say no. Try something new first, and you'd be surprised what you can accomplish.
You can do anything that you put your mind to.
I agree with you, Em.
Okay, can you give me any hints what the next Detective Duck mystery is going to be?
Well, let's see. I think it has to do with, there is a frog. Her name is Franny. She
owns the restaurant, right?
She owns the restaurant. She owns the cafe. Her specialty are French fried flies. She loses something very, very dear to her. And she asks Willow, the duck, to help her.
Find it?
Uh-huh.
When's it going to be out?
Next year.
Oh, that's so far away. We need it out
sooner. But you know what? The book company makes that decision. Yeah. Maybe if a lot of people buy book 1, that will make the book company put out number 2 faster.
We'll be the first buyers, the biggest fans.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking with me, Henry.
You know what? I am very glad that I know you in my life.
I'm glad I know you in my life.
Thank you.
You're so famous.
Well, it doesn't matter. I think
it doesn't matter.
You are just so lovely. You really are. And give my best to your family, okay?
Okay, we should go fishing together sometime.
Oh, that's a deal.
Okay.
I would love that, Em.
I love you so much.
Ditto. Ditto, ditto, ditto.
Bye.
Bye, my sweetheart.
Thanks so much for watching. Remember, new 7 questions and interviews are posted every Thursday. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Love you guys. Bye. Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 questions with Emmy.